Danny here. So I know I missed last week's video. I got booked into work on Tuesday, and I just didn't make a video, but I'm going to make up for that. I'm going to do the video that I was supposed to do last week, and I'm going to do this week's video. So you're going to get double video this week, probably 3, because I'm supposed to be doing another writing vlog also, so I'll do that too. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing my July wrap-up and my August TBR. So, like, this month kind of flew by, and it's a little bit ridiculous. Like, it's almost August. I don't know what to do. Anyways, in the month of July, I managed to read 2, almost 3 books. You know, I'm getting back into it. Still getting into reading and trying to balance everything else in my life. But anyways, so the first book that I actually finished in the month of July was Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. This one, oh my god, it's really big, but it was so good. I loved everything about it. So expect a really, really thorough discussion on this one. I love it so much. I love everything that she reads. Like, and this was, I think, a perfect start to her new series. So let's do it. The second and last book that I finished in the month of July, I actually finished like yesterday. This was a pretty small read. This is Arrows by Melissa. I always have to look at her name in order to say it. Gorzelandzik. There's Z's and Y's and everything. So this one was pretty good. Not my favorite. I was expecting a lot more from it, but I read it and I did very much enjoy it. Okay, now into my TBR. So the first part of my TBR is kind of like 2 books. One I'm almost done. This is the almost 3rd book. But hopefully this month I will finish the Game of Thrones or Song of Ice and Fire. I will finish this series, at least what is written so far. So right now I am reading A Feast for Crows. I am 819 pages into this, so I have 819 of 978. So I have literally that much more to read. So let's do this. So then after I'm done that one, I am going to be reading A Dance with Dragons. This is this is book 5. George R.R. Martin is supposed to be writing another book, except I keep seeing pictures of him online doing everything except writing that book, so whatever. So after I finish the 5th book, I am going to finally watch the show. Do you know how hard it is trying to avoid this huge craze of a show while trying to read the books and not get spoiled? I have been spoiled like a few times online about what happens in the books, and I'm like, wow, I couldn't have just anyways, but I'm almost done the books. I'm in the home stretch. I can see the end, so I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna watch the show, and hopefully George R.R. Martin will stop procrastinating and write that next book. Okay, so after I read Game of Thrones, I am planning on reading one that I'm super excited about, and that is The Martian by Andy Weir. I've said before, I love the movie, I love space, I'm so into this. I already have my bookmark in it because I'm ready. So this one is going to happen after Game of Thrones, which is going to take me a bit, but I'm going to do it. Next, I plan on reading United as One by Pittacus Lore. There's a hair in my mouth. It's in my lip gloss. Everything's fine. So this is United as One by Pittacus Lore. This is the 7th. I want to say it's the 7th. Right? Maybe. I don't know. I think it's the 7th. I'm just going to say it's the 7th. So this is the 7th and final book in the Lorien Legacies series. I'm super excited. I picked this one up because I didn't know that it was actually out, and I saw it at the bookstore and I was like, it's out! And then I bought it. So gotta read this one, gotta finish the series. Oh, there's still a bookmark from when I bought it in there that can go. Anyways, I'm really excited for this one. They kind of pull the plot twist at the end of the last one, so I'm excited. I've been reading this series since like 9th grade, and I'm graduated now, so this is gonna be very nostalgic, but also very like end of an era-ish, so that's exciting. And the, well, say second last book that I plan on reading, you know, I have really high hopes for August, but let's try to get this done. It's, you know, this is probably going to be a shorter read, but it is also going to be a very tough read, and that is What is Relativity? And that is by Jeffrey Bennett. So this is basically about Einstein's theory of relativity. It's a smaller, it's like an introduction. It's like, hey, this is to ease you in it. There's a bookmark in it because my brother's reading it right now. I've been very, very much into science and space for a long time, but I've been getting even more into it now because of the book that I am currently working on. And, you know, you can, if you've watched my writing vlogs, you'll know kind of what I'm doing with that. But I have been really into it, so I want to give this a read, get some research done in it, and, you know, it's going to be fun. Let's learn about relativity. So the last book that I plan on reading, I actually don't know what it is yet. I thought, you know, I haven't actually drawn something from my little jar in a while, because I've just been like getting books and reading them and just not following my system at all. So I wanted to kind of get back into that and just pick a book and say, hey, this is what I'm reading. So here is my little jar. Okay. So some change in there. Okay, it is going to be this one, which is, I'm just going to say right now, if it's a high fantasy novel, I am not reading it because of Game of Thrones. The Throne of Fire by Rick Riordan. Throne of Fire. I think it goes Red Pyramid, Throne of Fire, and then Serpent's Shadow for his Egyptian mythology one. I think that's the order. So Throne of Fire. So I will be reading the first one. Obviously, I'm not going to read the sequel. So I will be reading the Red Pyramid, I guess. The Red Pyramid by Rick Riordan. You know, it's really weird. I was just thinking about that today. So that is the next book that I'm going to be reading. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a writing vlog of this week sometime. Then I am also going to be doing my I Am Malala book discussion. I'm going to film that right after I'm done filming this one. And so those will both be out around the same time. So don't worry, you're getting 2 videos, maybe 3. Next week is, let's see what I will do next week, my little notebook. So next week's video will be a discussion on, yes, I Am Malala, so discussion on Afterworlds by Scott Westerfeld, which was very, very good. So that's what's going to be next. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up. So please comment what you thought on this video, and please subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every Tuesday, and I am Ardania, and thank you so much for watching.